Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Artisan classes that are coming with Ashes of Creation. We'll be dissecting the classes themselves and taking a look at some finer details surrounding Artisan classes. As I always say, this game is in early development, so anything you do see here is subject to change. In Ashes of Creation, there will be 3 primary Artisan classes. An Artisan class is the top level of a skill or profession tree with many different paths flowing through it. In Ashes, we currently have 3 parent paths. These are Gathering, Processing, and Crafting. An individual character will only be able to master one of these 3 paths, which is said to take a considerable amount of time and resource investment. This does not, however, prevent you from partaking in the other 2 parent pathways, but you will be restricted to only beginner level recipes and resources unless you have chosen that Artisan class as your specialization. Gathering is the first Artisan class we will take a look at. 5 professions under the Gathering path are currently known. These are Taming, Herbalism, Woodcutting, Mining, and Fishing. A rather different approach has been taken to Gathering in Ashes, in the way that gatherable resources will not appear in tooltips, as mouse over indicators or clickable objects. Instead, the player will need to discover the appearance of the in-game resource and use that knowledge to spot gatherables whilst in the game world. There will be a progression with the different tiers of gatherables. By that, I mean that a low-level gatherable will not only be required for low-leveling recipes. Perhaps that low-level gatherable of basic wood can be crafted into a bundle of sticks, and those sticks would then be used in a higher tier recipe. This allows for all materials to remain relevant no matter how far the players are progressing in the in-game world. Some quick final points about the Gathering Artisan class. Firstly, harvesting tools are required for gathering of resources. Higher level tools will be unlocked as you progress, allowing gathering of the higher level items. Secondly, these tools will have a durability and a lifespan. The lifespan of the tools will increase as you become more proficient in your profession, but eventually they will decay and they will be destroyed, having to be crafted once again. Processing is our second Artisan class. A fairly simple concept. Processing is the refinement of the resources obtained by gatherers and materials that may be acquired when scrapping specific items. Processing materials will require the use of specific buildings. For example, a smelter will require that building type to process ore into ingots, and these buildings are also placeable on personal freeholds providing that you have the appropriate blueprint. Crafting is our third and final Artisan class planned for Ashes of Creation. The currently known crafting professions are Alchemy, Armorsmithing, Blacksmithing, Weaponsmithing, Carpentry, Cooking, Jewel Crafting, Inscription, Shipbuilding, and Siege Weaponry. Crafting requires obtaining a recipe before being able to craft the item. These recipes are not acquired by just leveling up your profession, but instead will be rewards from questing, monster drops, and progression within organisations, to name a few. As with processing, different crafting buildings will be required in order to begin the process, and these will appear within nodes and with the blueprints that can be built on freeholds. The crafting in Ashes is not an RNG design system. The player has greater choice in the creation of items. On crafted gear, the player has the choice of deciding primary stat loadout, and whether that piece of gear fits closer into a mage's arsenal or a more specialised for a fighter. Let's take a look at some important points to take note of. Players are able to experience all professions across the 3 Artisan classes, but only at a basic level. We know that a player must choose one of 3 Artisan classes, either Gathering, Processing, or Crafting. Choosing to master one of the classes will allow deeper progression and specialization within that class. You will be able to master multiple professions within your chosen Artisan class, but this is designed not to be an easy feat. Your average player may only really be a master of 1 or 2 professions within your Artisan class until the game has become more mature for an extended period of time. The goal of this system is to create an ecosystem for the players, where every player's choice and profession goal involves interacting with another item obtained by other players somewhere down the line. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know. If you're interested in some more Ashes of Creation content in the future, please do consider subscribing. If you're interested in registering an account with Ashes of Creation, please consider using my link below, as this greatly supports me as a content creator. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye guys.